Can I do a quick review of the family? So the family, which is the new, I mean, Robert De Niro, Michelle Pfeiffer, Tommy Lee Jones, directed by Luc Besson. Robert De Niro is an ex-mobster now.
What a cast.
I know, what a cast.
How can it possibly fail?
Now in sort of witness protection, living in France, where Tommy Lee Jones has to come and tell him to keep his head down. Here's a clip.
How was the first day?
It was pretty good.
Anything to report?
Nothing special. No.
Kids, school?
Yeah, you know, they always adjust better than we do.
Heard you already met the neighbor.
The guy on the left, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Nothing much. Roses mostly.
Roses, good. You can talk for hours about roses.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking, how about this for a professional writer?
Writer, good. Explains your sedentary nature.
Okay, writer it is.
Let's stick to simple subjects.
One novel, maybe?
No. Anything else?
They forgot the TV. We can't find 5 boxes.
The mover drove his truck off in the ditch, broke the TV. We ordered a new one, be here this week. Boxes, I don't know. Try to fit in, will you, Freddie? I'm getting tired of finding you a new place to live every 90 days. Can I rely on you to try?
Sure, as long as I can rely on you.
You know what's going to happen to you and your family when they find you.
You're here to make sure that don't happen, right? I mean, that's your job.
Try not to make my job impossible.
So, in a way, that kind of tells you what you need to know.
It's Meet the Fockers, isn't it? Is that what he's doing?
Well, yeah, not so much that. It's the whole 9 yards, isn't it? It's, you know, gangsters now living in rural setting, and of course, what happens? Michelle Pfeiffer goes to the local shop and has an argument with the rude French shopkeeper and ends up blowing up the shop. Meanwhile, the kids go to school, and one of them starts running a racket, and the other one starts breaking heads. So because they're a crime family, and yet they're having to live in, you know, in quiet surroundings
I quite like
and
the
pretend to be. Yes, it's what it is it's not entirely unlikable, but it is entirely disposable. And I suppose the tension is that when you think, when you read that cast list, you go, blimey, that's a cast list. And then you look at the film and you go, it's an incidental, seen it before, throwaway, you know, scrappy little comedy. Central gags which literally involve Robert De Niro watching Goodfellas. I mean, that's a great big set piece gag, is Robert De Niro gets to watch Goodfellas. And the problem with that is that it makes you think, oh yeah, Goodfellas, what are you doing here, doing this utterly flimsy, utterly throwaway thing? Also,
what is he doing here then?
Well,
Why is he doing this stuff?
I imagine that after you've done the kind of the extraordinary life's work that he's done, you kind of feel you feel you owe it to yourself. Just kick back and relax a little bit, don't you? I mean, you know, you can't be Travis Bickle, you can't be Rupert Popkin, you can't be Jake LaMotta and everything. So I imagine that, you know, they looked at the thing and said, yeah, why not? Sounds like fun. And it's not terrible. It's not much good, and it's certainly a lot less good and a lot less funny than it gosh darn well ought to be with that cast.